Hi, my friends. Coming on here as a preface to this video before it starts because my editor program that I use for editing my videos decided once again that I am not a lifetime subscriber who paid to use the program and therefore wanted to put a watermark across the whole entire video. Thankfully, after I edited it, it was only a little more than 6 minutes. So sorry for the huge obtrusive logo watermark that they put on this entire video, but I am not going to try and re-film the whole thing all over again because it's not in the cards for me. First of all, I have a hard time choosing my words. My cognitive abilities are very, very poor in the moment because of poor eating habits over the last 3 years, and you will hear the rest of that in the video. With that said, please enjoy my video nonetheless. It's what I am saying that is important and not how I look, especially with the big watermark in front of me. Enjoy. She's back. Hey, my friends, coming on here July 1st, 2025. I know you haven't seen me in a while, but it's way overdue for me to come on here and say hello to you guys. And I stopped doing videos. I stopped doing a lot of things that was important to me and that was working for me in my journey to lose just about 105 pounds, which I've put back all of but probably 10 of those pounds. I'm currently sitting at 03.7. As of today, July 1st, 2025. Hubby is 205.7, I think is what his weight was. I'm just saying that as a reminder to myself. I don't know that he'll get on here and do videos with me or anything like that, but we are here to try to support one another because I can't continue to be sick and he can't continue to be sick, and the memory issues are problematic again, the depression and all that other stuff. Now, like I said, backstory, going back to why I stopped doing videos. In 2021, I want to say about the end of March of 2021, somewhere around April 1st, my mom was diagnosed with stage 3 lung cancer. Of course, by the time they started treatments on her, it was stage 4. That being said, I believe it was small cell lung cancer, and for some miraculous thing and the treatments that they were giving her or whatnot, whichever it was, my having her on keto and trying my best to keep her there, she was able to get into remission. And she was in remission for almost 3 years. We moved here in 2022. She had all but the last of her maintenance shot. I guess you get like a once every 2 weeks maintenance shot for a total of a year. And she had like one more to go, and we had to move, relocate, different state, different medical doctors, so on and so forth. So she missed that last shot, but she pretty much was already in remission and had all but that one. We moved here. She was able to get another doctor, get back on a program, get back in with the cancer center here. And I want to say somewhere around September or October of 2023, they said she was low on iron. And they started her on infusions because I think they gave her the pills. She didn't like the way it made her stool very dark. So she said, oh, they don't work. They started giving her Venofer, spelled Venofer. And here was a woman who had been on a ketogenic diet along with me since probably 2018. And she had been eating a little bit of sugary carb stuff here and there and cheating. I'm not going to say she wasn't. However, not to the extent that I actually found out she had started to, because she was dealing with extreme hunger from these infusions they started to give her, which is basically straight sucrose. They sent her home on the 21st of March. She lasted exactly 4 months. She was able to celebrate her 83rd birthday on July 11th of 2024. And she succumbed to passing away to the disease July 21st of 2024 at 1:45 in the morning. I did say I would do a video. I didn't really have any idea of what that video should be. I know it should be more just about me, but that's a big part of me and why I've, not been here. I've been taking care of my mom, taking care of a house, taking care of animals. After my mom passed away, unfortunately, my dog that I had since 2014 had to be put down because she could no longer walk. And then my roommate moved out the day before she was put down. And here my husband and I were alone in the house with just the animals like we had been many, many years prior, because I had my mom with me for like 20 years. So this is all new for us, and we just moved to a new place. So I'm going to try to do better, because this definitely is the best tool for me to keep accountable. It's good to have support, and I don't know any other place to get support with like-minded people except for putting myself out here, which it's a good record for me to look back on, to see the changes that I know for a fact it worked for me. And I was able to get down to 210 pounds, and that was in November, I think, of 2018. And then, like I said, I maintained for a little while. I had some emotional things taking place in my life. And then when my mom took sick, it just all hell broke loose. Visually, I am a product of not being healthy, what's been going on with me, and it's just time I'm trying to get back on track. So, to my friend Delilah, I'm thinking about you. There's a little pickle on my shirt here. This is in honor of my friend Delilah. I watch her every day. That she puts out videos all the time. I watch her, every one of her videos. I support her fully. She is on a GLP-1 journey, and she has lost a tremendous amount of weight. I do follow a few different people who are on GLP-1 meds, because I followed them and supported them when they were on keto or carnivore. And I see that they're getting amazing results now on the GLP-1. I never wanted to do pills, potions, or, programs, but I am considering it. I need to clear out my whole system. I've already cleared out my whole kitchen, and anything that was not a meat, a cheese, an egg in a house, or it went down the drain. So here I am, fessing up and focusing, trying to focus and hopefully stay on point. If I can help you, that's always, no matter what the situation I've been going through, if I can help somebody else, it always helps me. So with that said, I always used to say, be happy, be healthy, be beautiful, but just be you, but be the boss of your loss if you're on a weight loss journey. Hopefully I can boss up this time around for my own and then share it with you guys. So with that said, bye guys. Be blessed.